Today, we're not just talking about some simple communication tip. No, we're forging a psychological shield. Think of this as a tactical guide for protecting your own energy from people who seem determined to drain it from you.
So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? You have an interaction with a certain person, maybe a coworker, a family member, an ex, and you just walk away feeling totally exhausted, confused, or emotionally hijacked. It almost feels like they feed on your reaction, right? Well, you're not imagining it. You know, to really shield yourself effectively, you've got to understand the battlefield first. Manipulative people, they aren't just looking for a conversation. They are hunting for something very, very specific.
Just look at this accusation right here. This isn't just a statement, it's bait. See, they're not looking for an explanation from you. They are looking for you to get defensive, to get emotional. That reaction, that is the real prize.
And this prize, it has a name: narcissistic supply. It's literally the fuel they run on. Your anger, your frustration, your sadness, even you trying to justify yourself, it all just serves as validation that they have power over your emotions. And by reacting, you are giving them exactly what they want. You're reinforcing the behavior.
So, if your emotional reaction is their fuel, then the most powerful thing you can do is cut off the supply line. And this brings us to the core strategy we're talking about today, becoming the gray rock.
The idea is actually brilliantly simple. I mean, what is a gray rock? It's dull, it's unremarkable, it's boring. It doesn't react. So by adopting this persona, you make any interaction with you completely unrewarding for someone who thrives on drama. You become a really unsatisfying target.
And this isn't just some pop psychology trick. It's actually grounded in a core principle of behavioral psychology called extinction. Think about it. When a behavior, in this case, provocation, is no longer reinforced with the reward it's looking for, your emotional reaction, it just gradually fades away.
So, okay, how do you actually do this? Well, think of these as your rules of engagement. First, you give them nothing personal to use as ammunition against you later. Your responses are short and they are factual. Your body language, your tone of voice, totally neutral. And you get out of the interaction as quickly as you possibly can.
All right, let's see how this actually works in practice. So, here comes the probe. They've noticed you're not giving them their usual supply, and they're trying to pull you right back into the drama, baiting you into defending yourself.
And the response? Just, okay, that's it. It's not rude, it's not defensive, it's a dead end. There's literally nothing to argue with, nothing to dissect. The conversation has absolutely nowhere to go. You've offered zero fuel.
Okay, let's try a more aggressive one, a guilt-tripping attack. Now, this is designed to provoke a strong emotional response. Either you apologize or you launch into a heated defense. Both are exactly the kind of supply they're looking for. And the response is simply, I see. Again, it's like a conversational brick wall. It acknowledges you heard them, but it doesn't validate their accusation or engage with the emotion. You remain a boring, uninteresting gray rock.
But this brings us to the most critical part of this whole strategy. You have to understand that implementing the gray rock method is not a passive act. You absolutely must prepare for a backlash.
So when you first cut off their supply, do not expect them to just give up. You should expect an extinction burst. They will likely escalate their behavior. They'll get meaner, more dramatic, more provocative, all in a desperate attempt to get the reaction they're used to. Now listen, this is not a sign that the method is failing. It is the #1 sign that it is working. You have to hold the line. And here's a crucial safety warning. Gray rocking is a shield, okay? It is not a full suit of armor. It is not for situations where your physical safety is at risk. If an abuser escalates, your safety is paramount, period. This is also not a great long-term solution for close relationships you actually want to preserve. And if you find that suppressing your emotions this way is just becoming too taxing on you, it might not be the right tool for you.
So, with all those warnings in mind, what's the ultimate mission here? What's the point? It's about really understanding the purpose of this tool.
It is absolutely vital to know the difference between this and stonewalling. See, stonewalling is a weapon. It's used to punish someone. Gray rocking is a shield. It's used to protect yourself. The intent is completely different. One is an act of aggression, the other is an act of self-preservation. And honestly, this is the fundamental takeaway. You are probably never going to change a manipulative person. That is not the goal. The goal is to change the dynamic. It's to make yourself unavailable as a source of their supply. You are reclaiming your energy for yourself. Please remember this. Your emotional energy is a finite resource. It's yours. You do not owe anyone access to it, especially not people who just use it against you. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is a fundamental act of self-respect.